Yo, what's good? So I wanted to create this video to go over why a lot of you guys aren't making the money you want to make with AI agents. And a lot of the reason why is because a lot of you guys are just stuck in the weeds with everything. And if you've been looking in the AI space and you want to learn how to really make money, this video is more for you. Sit tuned and watch. My name is Kyle. I've been selling AI agents and pretty much selling AI infrastructures to scale businesses for over a year and a half now. And I've gotten countless results like this. And what I want to do is just get you away from the computer for a second and like bring you in an environment that's not just a Loom video, me showing you through a bunch of fucking nodes and showing you through a bunch of bullshit, like something where I can actually help you out. And one of the big things that you guys need to realize is a lot of these people telling you to sell AI agents, they're doing it the wrong way and you're doing it the wrong way. I don't know if you've noticed, but AI agents are a trend. They were a trend and they're starting to downtrend. I talk about it a lot, and that's why I teach everyone that they need to become an AI advisor. And essentially, it's just like any other trend, with like Bitcoin, and you guys have seen like a lot of those trends, they don't last very long at all. And that's one of the core problems. But another thing is a lot of you guys are stuck in a learning mode, like a learning perpetual state, to where it's like you guys are just watching video after video and it's making you think that you're productive, but you're not. Like, I've been there before. That's why I want to make this video for you, because I've been you before. I've been struggling to make money before. And one thing that I've noticed is just you just go through, bruh, and you keep watching every fucking YouTube video, and it's just making it more complicated. Every YouTube video you watch, you want to pull your hair out, because no one on YouTube is going to go over in depth on how specifically to do things, because part of the time they're not even doing it themselves. So you're sitting there and you feel incomplete, and it makes you feel dumb, or makes you feel like you're not good enough, simply just because you cannot grasp or you cannot understand what's going on at hand. And it's it stumps you. Like, it's not that it's complicated, but it is fucking complicated. And that's a big thing as well. Like, you need to get out of the learning phase and start getting into the earning phase, because unless you really go out there and you try to start selling these agents, but agents don't sell that much anymore. It's more so like infrastructures and being an AI advisor. But I put a whole course on that. You guys can go watch that after this. But a big thing is a lot of you guys don't realize that you guys are really stuck in this learning phase, and not in the earning phase. Think about it like this: like, if you guys really wanted to go out and make money, right, you need to go out and start trying to sell the AI, or put AI into other businesses to help it scale. It's the same thing with sports. You can literally watch someone swing a baseball bat on YouTube and look up 100 different ways to swing a baseball bat. But unless you really go out there, right, you go out there and you're swinging yourself, or of course you get a coach to be able to help you swing faster, you're honestly going to just overcomplicate it with yourself, and then you're never going to try. You're just going to be stuck watching YouTube videos. It's the same thing. Like, a lot of people don't go over these essential mindsets that you need to know and you need to be able to attack, right? And another thing I want to go over, another stage, is just what I call dev brain. Like, and it kind of leads on to my next point. But with dev brain, it's just like, I tell it all the time to people, like, they're just so confused and they spend too much time in the whole AI agent space, and they spend too much time talking about the LLMs and the MCP servers and if I should self-host this, like, and businesses don't care about that. Like, your mindset's all fucked up because now you have dev brain, and now you're trying to talk to businesses with dev brain, right? It's the same thing as like that one nerd that tries to talk to girls, but all they talk about is video games, and 9 times out of 10 girls don't really care about that. Same thing with, talking to businesses about MCP servers. A lot of business owners and CEOs, they don't care about that. How is that going to make them more money, right? That's what they really care about, and that's the only thing they really care about. And it's making you guys stuck, and it just sucks. Like, it just sucks. You have to fix your mindset in a point where, and you have to fix yourself in a point where you cannot get a hold of anything like that. You guys need to go out and you guys need to attack, right? This whole AI space, it's great. It's booming. Like, the more, there's a lot of people coming into it, and that's good. A lot of times when anyone goes into it, don't think about the saturation thing, because one thing I hate when people say the word saturated. It's not. It's just good that you can see people going into a space because that's where the money is going, right? And there's a lot of new and innovative things, but just sitting here and continue to build these AI agents, I'm telling you, you're lining up for a trap, and that's what everybody else wants you to do. They just want to make those long videos so they can get all that YouTube ad revenue just off you sitting and binge watching all of their exciting agent builds. Like, you have to really look outside and just see, like, okay, what is the thing that I can do here to be able to really take advantage of the space? Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, like, this is like, this trend is early, like, it's still like an early Bitcoin trend if you position yourself in the right way, right? Of course, everyone that got into Bitcoin early, they're multi-millionaires, some even billionaires, but we know we don't talk about those. And another thing is just like raising your self-worth. And I'm not a very woo-woo type of guy. Like, a lot of people that know me, I'm just very like laid back. I like to laugh at shit, but your self-worth is super huge. Like, there's people now and they're selling AI agents for fucking, sometimes, bro, $10, $20, $50. And the only reason why people are selling AI agents for that much is because they have low self-worth. Like, when you have low self-worth, you don't really see yourself charging that much money, or you can't even fathom charging that much money. And there's no point of, going into business and doing, business things like that. Like, I used to have low self-worth. I would only charge the lowest amount of things. I was scared to get on calls. I only wanted to charge like $500 because I was like, oh, $500 is a lot of money to me. $500 is not a lot to someone else, right? Back when I was starting in business, I knew this one guy, and I was so worried about making 10 grand a month because that's what everybody fucking talks about on the internet. I was like, oh, how do I make 10 grand a month? I want to make 10 grand a month. Like, I just keep saying it. And what happened was, this guy looked at me and he was like, if I hear you say fucking 10 grand a month one more fucking time, I'm going to lose it. I can't make 10 grand a month. If I made 10 grand a month, I'd be suicidal. I was like, and it was funny, but in a perspective, I know a lot of people like get all weird and shit, like, oh, that's fucking weird. Like, he'd be suicidal if he made 10 grand a month. What an asshole. But it's like, look past that and look at a perspective. It's like, okay, him making 10 grand a month is small. And it might be small because he might be taking care of his family. He might be taking care of kids. He might be taking care of other people. It might not just be him. And that was like his perspective that I looked at, because I was like, his self-worth is much higher than mine. That's probably why he makes more money than me, because we still work the same hours, right? We still are smart. None of you guys are like, you guys pretty much all have the same problem. A lot of you guys watching this are all smart. A lot of you guys watching this, will put the work in. So then what's left? You need help, right? If you haven't figured it out yourself, you need help to really figure out the direction, right? And where you need to lead your mind and your purpose to, right? Because I guarantee you, your self-worth is a huge thing that no one is going to talk about. They're just going to talk about AI agents, but it's the same thing, bro. Like, if you give a diamond to someone with a lot of high self-worth and someone with low self-worth, they'll go and they'll sell the diamond for, right, $5,000. Someone that's like, well, no one will buy a diamond $5,000 for $5,000 from a guy like me, so I'm gonna sell it for $1,000, right? The guy with the higher self-worth is going to win and make more money. He's selling it to where he knows he can sell that diamond for, right? And the diamond's worth the same amount, but it's different. And it's the same thing as well with people that, I've seen it as well. Like, I had this friend, and this is not business related, but I had this friend and he had low self-worth. And it goes into even like talking to significant others. Anytime there was a girl that was past 8 out of 10 that he thought was out of his league, like, you remember as like back in high school, or even still people, they'll be like, oh, that girl is out of your league, or that girl is out of my league. There's no such thing as a woman being out of your league. That's just having low self-worth. And it translates into business as well, because the guy that doesn't shoot his shot with any pretty girls is the same guy that's never going to make a lot of money in any niche, much less AI agents, simply just because, oh, I have low self-worth, I can't make a lot of money. I have low self-worth, I can't talk to a girl that is more attractive than me. It's the same thing. You have to fix your self-worth. A lot of people aren't going to talk about this because like minds are completely fucked in this space. But I just want to, get you guys out of the weeds so you guys can really see that. The story is just being a perfectionist, right? And is never going to get you to where you need to be. Like, unless like you're ready to fix your mind, like unfuck your mind, and we're like, go get help. And I'm not even saying like get help from me. Like, I don't really care, right? Because I put a lot of time into the people that I work personally with, and it is time consuming because I hop on one-on-one calls and I do all that great stuff. But get help, or really sit down and really untangle your mind so you can be able to understand that there's never going to be a perfect workflow, there's never going to be a perfect pitch, there's never going to be a perfect anything. So stop trying to perfect stuff, and like I said, go out and start swinging. Go out and start swinging. Stop watching other people swing the baseball bat and you swing for yourself, because you're the only person that's going to ever swing for yourself at the end of the day. And then as well, stop. There's no girl out of your league, and there's no money that's out of your league either. Aim for the stars, land on the moon. Like, go for it. If you guys want to learn also more about the whole AI advisor model and how I'm making all of my money as well, the video down there is below. You can check the description for all the stuff I offer too as well. But until then, I hope you guys found this video valuable.